Izzy here at Ontrack Bookkeeping. In today's video, I'm going to show you the General Ledger or GL codes that you will need to set up to be able to record your wage subsidy or leave payment funds received from MSD correctly in Xero. Of course, we can help you with this if you like. Just send us an email on info@ontrackbookkeeping.co.nz. Okay, so when you first log into Xero, you will see your dashboard. And today we have 29 items to reconcile. So we're going to open up our bank reconciliation page. Here's your list of transactions. Now, for the purposes of the video, just ignore the dates because, of course, I'm using the demo company. If we scroll down, we will see a deposit from Ministry of Social Development for the amount of the wage subsidy for the purposes of this demo. So how do we account for these funds correctly? In the bottom right-hand corner, there is an option to add more details to the transaction. Click on this. This is going to expand. Now, in order to make it easier for tax agents and accountants to process the information, what would be great is if you could enter as much detail in here as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to rename this to Ministry of Social Development, and we're going to leave the date as today, or the date that it's cleared. Under the description, if you can break down who the subsidy is for and the number of weeks that it covers. In this instance, it's for our employee Joe Bloggs. It is the wage subsidy, so we'll actually put that in there as well. It is for 12 weeks at a rate of $580 per week for the subsidy. And you can see that the amount matches to the bank statement line. Now, under the accounts, at the moment, we don't have an account set up. This is what we need to do. If you drop down, you'll see a list of all of your codes or chart of accounts to be able to code things to. If you click on Add a New Account, this gives you all the options to add accounts to your chart of accounts. So our account type is going to be a current liability. Setting this as this account type helps accountants and tax agents to know what the funds relate to and recognize that they will need more detail when they prepare your annual accounts. There will be additional steps that your accountant or tax agent will need to take to ensure this is accounted for correctly. However, for the purposes of the video, we're keeping it nice and simple for everyone. You can enter a code number, however, this relates back to your chart of accounts, so it might be a while before you actually pick a right number, so our recommendation here is just to leave this one blank. Click on the name, and today we're going to call this COVID-19 Subsidy Received. Enter a description. Now, while this is optional for the purposes of the subsidy payment, we do recommend that you enter it. So we're going to say funds received from MSD for COVID-19 wage subsidy. Now, of course, this will change if you have received a leave payment from MSD as well. Make sure there is no GST on the account and click Save. We're going to call that COVID-19. Save. Again, there is no GST. You have the option to add tracking categories if you wish. For example, if you normally track wages paid to employees by department or by employee itself, you're able to select this option here as well. Now, what we also recommend in this instance is if you have more than one employee that you have applied for the subsidy for, enter their details in the additional lines of John Smith, 12 weeks, $580, and COVID-19. Now, of course, the $585.80 can be changed to $350 should the employee that you have applied for be working less than 20 hours a week. Now, what we've got here is an instance where, of course, we have two figures and our bank statement is only for one, so we're just going to take that one off. That now matches as a total of $7,029.60 to the amount received on our bank statement, and we have coded it to COVID-19, our new GL code. click on Save Transaction, and then click OK. And that's all done. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you need help at all, please get in contact with us on info@ontrackbookkeeping.co.nz or message us on Facebook. Stay safe and stay home.